Lord. He's amazing. Y'all not ready for the bars. Y'all not ready for the bars. However, I did want to acknowledge him tonight and say happy birthday. So really quickly, I'm gonna just do this. Y'all snap like this. Come on. Snap, 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 snap. You got it? Done with it? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Greenweedz. Happy birthday to you.
I'm here with Mr. Greenweedz.
Yeah.
I hear that we're going to talk tonight. We're here actually to see Kamani Marley. He's doing. He's on tour for his current album, and he's doing a little release here tonight. So we'd like to know a little bit more about yourself, the promotions that you do.
Sure. When I first started doing parties here, probably when I first started doing parties here about 4 years ago, the scene was a little, slower. Not stalled, but it just was, a slower scene. I feel like right now, 4 years later, the scene's getting a lot stronger, and quite frankly, it feels good to be a part of that nurturing of the scene. It's been a scene for a long time, but quite frankly, to be real, once the Wild Hair closed, the original Wild Hair, once that closed, it closed for about 2 years. Like a lot of spots, decided that they would do reggae. Now here's the clincher. The Shrine did reggae. Shrine's been here 6 years, was doing reggae about 2 years before I started. Matter of fact, I did a show with Kamani here back in 2010, I want to say. He came here, and I wasn't working here then. I just, got him to come. We did a concert together, and it was cool. And then I started working at the club here, and I was doing a reggae night down at the Double Door.
Okay.
And so, it's kind of like double dipping a little bit, and we didn't have nothing going here. Wild Hair closes, and we thought it'd be cool to do a Sunday night here, We didn't really have a name to it just yet. It was like reggae in the South Loop, and the first artist I got was Don Penn.
Okay.
As far as officially having it try to be a night, because the time we had Kamani, I think it was a Friday or something. So this was like a Sunday. So we got Don Penn. It was like, no. I was like trying to figure the whole scene out. I'm a hip hop artist by trade. Okay. I've been with a few different groups. I've toured a lot of the world, put out a lot of records. But I'm 44 actually today, and I'm from the aesthetic.
Happy birthday, by the
way. Thank you. And so I'm from the aesthetic where hip hop's kind of like reggae's little ugly cousin a little bit, and I'm cool to embrace that. But for the foundation that I'm from, is like a lot of hip hop artists were Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, but like a lot that I like are a lot of foundation hip hop artists were. So the marriage was very seamless for me. My dad loved it. He used to actually hang out with Kamani's dad back in the day. I don't know if Kamani knows that or not. That's just my little edification. And so we started doing it, and we were serious about it. We were doing weekly parties on Sundays, nights, rock steady. As it, grew, we do it in a more of a lounge type vibe. But then we also did concerts as a part of it. That was kind of premises of Rocksteady too. It's like it's deeper than just like doing dance hall, doing reggae. I've had all kinds of artists here, from Yellow Man to Barris Hammond to KRS-One did a reggae show.
Is there any particular type of reggae or dance hall that is doing, better than another genre here in Chicago, or is it all?
I think ultimately you gotta have dance hall involved, more than anything. Like you gotta have dance hall involved, and for my crowd, you gotta have recent dance hall involved. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have conscious. You gotta play a lot of recent artists. You gotta play like Chronics, but at the same time, they respect foundation.
That's great.
I've had like Coco T here. You know what I'm saying? I've had Yellow Man, old school dance hall, from Taurus Riley to like I said, Don Penn. I'm just looking, getting a cheat sheet.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the wall, and I'm seeing all kinds of Beanie Man I saw here. I see Movado on the wall. So everyone that's on the wall has been here.
I gotta be honest with you. It's typically what it is with reggae artists. I've had about 5 or 6 cancellations.
Okay.
And but pretty much everyone's been here. Like on this wall, I say about 90% of the artists have showed up.
It's a pretty good representation. A lot of artists here. Who else do you have coming up after this show?
I have Mr. Vegas coming.
Okay.
And I have to say this, even though it's a hip hop artist, KRS-One.
Okay.
Because I have him always on Rocksteady. And he did a reggae show for me one time, and the lineup was sick. It was Sister Carol, Michael Rose, and KRS-One. That was one of my... I do a lot of other things here, too. You know, I do hip-hop shows, and you know, sometimes I go outside the box and do other parties, too. But I love, you know, reggae parties, dance hall parties. That's like my baby, you know what I mean? Like, because it's cool. It's a lot of stuff in the culture that happens that I love to do and kick it. And I like that Southwestern vibe that we got here. Some people say they come here and they feel like they're in New York. Wherever you want to feel like you at, that's the vibe here.
Now, where are you originally from?
I am from the West Side. A lot of people say, man, he West Indian. No, I'm West Sidian. I'm totally, my people from Mississippi. Maybe I got a little Cubans in my family, and I got Native Americans.
If you have to name an artist or that you haven't had a chance to have here yet, that you really want to put on a show, who would that be?
That's a lot of them. A lot can't travel.
That's true. Well, that's true.
Before I started here, the owner of the club said he had a chance to get Buju Banton, and he passed.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he was like, Joe was like, man, I had a chance to get him before I started here. We've had a lot of guys here. I mean, I guess I'd love to get Junior Gong here. Probably be another I like to get Ja 9 here.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of females that I love to get here, and it's a lot of artists I love to get here. I don't know who it would be, but every time I find out that someone's on tour, I'm just trying to jump on.
Well, I think that's a great idea, and for sure, when we're back in Chicago, we know where to come to see.
You got it.
To the reggae spot. So thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing this show tonight and the next one.
You can go to the Shrine Shy at our Instagram page. You can follow me at Mr. Greenweedz, MrGreenweedz. And also you can go to shrinechicago.com. That's our website. And just, you know, much love, much respect to y'all. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless.